Hi again. This is the second part to the review, and I guess you could say console battle or comparison between the PlayStation Vita and the 3DS XL. Okay, we're gonna move the PlayStation Vita off to the side, and starting off, I bought the blue, the Cobalt. I don't remember the name of it exactly. The cameras on it are pretty good. The only thing I've ever been worried about with DSs, because I haven't bought one since the DS Lite, is the stick coming loose every time, and from then on you have to use a bot stylus, or you have to carry it around, and that's just a hassle. Anyways, let's start off by saying this is kind of the view that it starts out on. I don't remember if it's a different, smaller or bigger, but the store on this thing is the Nintendo eShop, for me at least, is really different because I'm used to Sony. That's what I almost always buy, is Sony products, and now that I got the Vita, this thing is way different than normal things, especially this little Wi-Fi thing that shuts off Wi-Fi. That's pretty cool. The charging thing and how much it has, the battery, depending on the color. The joystick is really nice for certain games. I also like how it utilizes when you go onto things. I don't remember what it utilizes it for. But for searching at least, you can scroll up on things. One of them could be for, I don't remember if it does it for news or not, but no, it doesn't. But it scrolls into the second screen, which is really nice. It does not support, I don't remember what this is called. It does not support multitasking, and for that, it's a little interesting. The Vita does, this does not. That's one thing the Vita owns on this thing. You have to close out every application just to go to another one, which is kind of different. I don't know what the other 3DS or the other DSs do, but I do know that this is way different from the DS Lite. It's a lot better too, in that it definitely is easier to use. Some buttons have the X button down here for their software. The better part, I guess, not cool, is not only does this thing support non-proprietary memory, this thing can be upgraded hugely. I don't know if it supports 64, but I know 32 gigabytes. The Vita itself is proprietary. The 32 gigabyte is $99 on like everything. You cannot really find it for cheap unless it's used, and generally for that it's not going to be that great because they're going to leave all their stuff on it. But anyways, so this thing can be bought, and the 32 gigabytes, $100 for the Vita. For this, it's like $30. So it's really good, and you can put music on it, games on everything. It's not like terrible. It's not bad at all. So the front-facing camera is decent at best. I don't know what the other ones were. I will get my hands on those eventually to see what they're like. But I do know that this one is decent. It's blocky, it's grainy, it's not very good. This store comes with, I believe it comes with Netflix. You can put your own music on this thing using the SD card. Sometimes the SD card isn't read in computers, so that's a little interesting, even though I have one of the top computers. So it should be able to read it, but sometimes it just doesn't read it at all. So I just have to shut the computer off and then redo it and keep trying to put stuff on it. So that might be something to worry some people. The main reason, not the only, that I bought this was for Pokemon X and Y. I'm a nerd like that. I also, right now I have Pokemon Black version in the system. And Link and Zelda, but the games that come with this are amazing. The reason I bought the normal DSs were because of Pokemon. And then it plays all the old games. I think something that PlayStation 3 should have utilized, I don't remember about Xbox 360, but I don't think it plays Xbox games. And a thing that PS4 and Xbox One, I don't know if they support I don't remember the word, but I don't know if they support it either, but they do play old games and obviously the 3DS games. The cases that are for it, they have decent ones. I just use a mildly hard case for it. The bad part about the charging, but the good part is the SD card, is that it does not come able to be unplugged and plugged straight into the computer. Unlike the Vitas. So you have to take out the SD card and hope that your computer works the one time that you want to plug it in and put something on it. It already starts off with like 25,000 blocks. I'm not sure. Let's check it out. So you go to data management, which is pretty cool that it has just an option just for it. Say software? I think it's in software. Save. So I don't even have that many. I have 26,000 used. So I mean open. So it actually comes with more than 25,000, and that's with these updated. So it comes with quite a bit. I also don't have that much on it. I don't buy anything on it yet. I will be buying quite a few Zelda games and stuff like that. So the main thing that is interesting about this that the Vita also beats it for is you can't put a background in rather than on this entire page at least, which would be nice if they could have done that. It would have been a little bit easier. Not easier, a little bit more custom. The battery level on this thing, without the 3D on, is about 7 hours max. With the 3D on, with Pokemon at least, when I will be playing that, I'm maxing gonna get 3 hours on that. Because when I played Zelda with it on, I got about 3. And then it was ready to be charged. So that's that. I did not mention in the previous video, but the Vita's is about 4 or 5, but that it also has to support a larger a better screen. I think it actually is larger than this. Comparison would be, yeah, it's definitely larger. So yeah. Anything else that I could go over? The messaging thing, the notifications thing. I don't have any friends on this thing yet, so if you could do that, we could have Pokemon battles. I'm pretty good at that. But yeah, I don't have any friends on this thing yet. Nobody owns portable devices around me. They always go for just the consoles, PlayStations and Xboxes, obviously. I actually don't know anybody yet who has a Wii U. So comment your ideas on which is better, the Vita or the 3DS, at least for your perspective. This thing would be number one thing I would take on a trip if I was going somewhere, because it supports Pokemon, which is pretty, quite a few hour play. I remember putting 200 some hours into Emerald, trying to get everything. Not only that, it has Zelda. I can play any of my old 3DS games. So, and the Vita comes with like 1 or 2 games, the Welcome Park and something else. So it doesn't really come with all that great of games. So you have to buy quite a bit. So talk about which on your perspective about which one you would choose. Also comment what you're going to buy. If you're going to buy a console, Xbox One, PS4, if you're going to buy another portable, the NVIDIA, I don't remember what it's called, the NVIDIA something. It's a really, really nice device for Android market. I am looking into it as of now. PS4 is next, and then that. Also, if you're going to comment what thing you're going to say what game you're going to buy with it right away, day one, or games. So that'll conclude this. My perspective is this wins. This is out of 10. This would rate a 9.4 max. This thing would be a 7.5 max. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll be doing more. And if you have anything that you want me to review, send me a comment or send me a PM link to what you want me to, or just PM me a message. Thanks.